Hi, I'm Bobby. I sing.
I'm Bach. I play guitar.
I'm Will. I play drums.
I get skipped, but I play guitar, and I'm Mike.
I'm Topher. I play bass.
And we're Speaking the Kings. Unfortunately, image is a lot more now than it. Well, I guess image has always been a really big thing for music, but it's less now. I think personally, I think it's less about the music and more about the image. I think people look at a band and they'll automatically judge whether that band is good by the way that they look, rather than listening to the music a lot of the time. It's not all the time. You know, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of bands that have really good music that don't all look the same. You know, they don't all wear the same clothes, they don't all tattooed, they just have good music, and people like it for that, but it's rough.
I also think that it's more about selling a product nowadays as opposed to just the music. It's like the whole package. Just how does the band look? How do they perform on stage? How does their music sound? You know, there's a lot more that goes to it than just writing good songs nowadays. You know, people want to be entertained. They want the whole thing. So.
In the past, it was more about, like, the music was the people's first impression, whereas now information is so readily available. Like, a picture of the band is accompanying everything. So if you've got the wrong look, people might look at it and think, well, they don't play the kind of music I like because they don't look like they're supposed to look or whatever. So it's a big part of it.
I really like when the shooters already have an idea of what to do, and I really like when they kind of lead the way. It's kind of like when you record an album, you write the music, but then you want a producer to actually kind of give direction. Somebody cut the balls. Somebody to actually give direction and kind of get on the same page as the artist, and then make it better than what they see.
Yeah, we like being able to go to a photo shoot with an idea, and then the photographer being able to take that idea and making it better than what we thought it was, because at the end of the day, we're not photographers. I couldn't tell you what the hell a light does in a photo, or like how to angle it right to make it look better. I fucking have no idea.
You can't do anything.
I can't do shit. I have a hard enough time singing and holding hands. You know what I mean? So, but
so that's what we like about photographers.
Photographers that don't have direction, photographers that don't have any idea what the fuck they're doing, that they call themselves photographers. They show up, they have a really nice camera that mommy bought them and daddy bought them, and they have no fucking idea how to use it, and they're charging bands X amount of dollars to take shitty photo shoots, and then they're just gonna Photoshop the shit out of them. It's just kind of shitty. I mean,
I think that the shoot for our album cover, or for our EP, turned out perfect. It was exactly what we all were looking for.
It definitely nailed it, and it was exactly what we thought we were looking for.
That was the other thing with photographers, is being able to have a vision and knowing exactly, like as a band, knowing exactly what you want, and the photographer being able to make that actually happen, like in front of you. A lot of times, like, you'll have an idea, and the photographer thinks that they know what they're doing and knows what the idea is and completely botches the shoot. But in that case, with our EP, like, what we wanted was what happened. It was really cool.
At least have ideas, because showing up like everybody blank slate is kind of like, well, you know, 'cause for me personally, I'm kind of uncomfortable doing photo shoots. Like, it's awkward for me. It's not my normal deal at all. So yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands. So it's just, if there's some kind of like, hey, turn this way or whatever, and then when it comes out looking more natural, because I hate it when you take a picture and it's like, and then you're like, this is our band, so it's really awkward.
Here you go. Yeah. I mean, the more photo, it's kind of a cool two-way thing, because the more photos of us, and it sounds kind of selfish, well, not selfish for lack of a better term, but yeah, pretentious a little bit. It's cool because there's more photos of us out there, and it helps us, because the more that people see us, the more that there's stuff of us out there, the better that we're gonna do, ideally. And it also helps the photographer too, because the photographer can do new things, and the photographer gets exposure. You know, it's a cool two-way street there. So yeah, we're open to any of that. No.
It's amazing. Just work hard.
Yeah.
Stick with it. Figure out what you do well and do it. That's what helped us. We stuck with it. We figured out what we wanted to do, and everything fell right. There is a little luck. There is a little timing issue within bands. Always. There's always the best guitar player you're never going to hear down the street. But
You're never going to be as good as the other guy, but you can be good at what you're doing.
it's just stick with it. That's the only thing that we could do is we work hard. Nothing gets given to you.
And just know that just because you got a booking agent or a manager or a label or whatever, the work doesn't stop. It never ends. It's forever. So if you're not okay with that, probably do something else. And if you're cool with just grinding away forever, then go for it.
Make and keep friends and be nice. Don't be a fucking asshole and keep making friends. And have fun with what you're doing, because when it stops being fun, then it's shitty after that. Really shitty. You're watching Steve McQuarrie at SteveShootShows.com. Fuck yeah.